Army of the Dead is the latest film from director Zack Snyder, and is his return to the world of the living dead, having originally launched his career with a remake of George Romero's Dawn of the Dead back in 2004. This is also the first original project that Snyder has been involved with since Sucker Punch in 2011, meaning he's allowed to go in and create the world of Army of the Dead without having to be constrained within the limits of pre-existing material. Of course, zombies are nothing new by today's standards, and Snyder is obviously no stranger to them, but the thing with zombies is that we're always curious whenever someone does anything new with them, or provide their own take on the undead, which sadly can't be said about directors delivering their own take on, say, comic book heroes for example. Army of the Dead has been in some form of development since 2007, when the film was originally at Warner Brothers. However, once Snyder started to move away from Warner Brothers, following the whole debacle around Justice League, Zack Snyder was approached by Netflix in 2019 to finally make Army of the Dead. And that's really how we've ended up here. Army of the Dead has a really fun premise from the get-go, and carries that sense of fun throughout the movie. It's a zombie heist movie where a group of mercenaries try to steal $200 million from a vault in Las Vegas, which of course has been overrun by zombies. But the thing is, the mercenaries have to do all of this before the US government nukes Las Vegas to wipe out the zombies. And so from the get-go, you know exactly what you're getting with Army of the Dead. Within the opening minutes, Zack Snyder sets this over-the-top and ridiculous tone that lets you know he isn't afraid to have fun with some of the more tired zombie tropes, while just delivering this crazy rollercoaster ride for the audience. You're given enough information to know what's happened to the world, thanks to a great opening montage set to Viva Las Vegas, which is very much a Zack Snyder staple. This opening montage really helps inform the pace of the movie, as rarely did I feel like it was dragging on, especially where we're allowed plenty of time to set up the crew and the reason why they're all going on this heist in the first place. Ironically enough, there's a fun spirit to the movie, where you can tell Snyder was just allowed to tell the story that he wanted to tell, that Netflix already has plans to expand into a big franchise. The ensemble cast is just really fun to be around, all offering unique skills and personality quirks that prevent the movie from ever feeling dragged down, as everyone just seems like they're having a really great time making the movie. There's just this infectious fun energy to everyone in the cast. Dave Bautista and Purnell carry most of the emotional weight of the film as this distant father and daughter who reconnect over the course of the movie. And while their scenes together certainly aren't going to win any Oscars, their dynamic allows for the movie to have some heart to it, and prevents the story from becoming mindless and dull. In fact, it shocked me how good Dave Bautista is in the movie. Zack Snyder really allows Bautista to try out some of his range in some of the more emotional scenes in the movie, and it's just a testament to how far Dave Bautista has come in his career. For me personally, the movie's German safecracker Dieter, played by Matthias Schweighöfer, absolutely stole the movie. Every scene with him I found incredibly entertaining, with his personality really encapsulating the whole vibe of the movie quite well. A scene in particular with Dieter and Omari Hardwick's Vandero trying to approach a booby-trap safe was just outstanding and hilarious. The only character that didn't really work as well as they could have was Nora Arnezeder's Lily, who goes by the codename the Coyote. This character mainly exists to offload exposition about the zombies, and whenever someone has a question about whatever's happening, the Lily character always just has an answer ready. I get that in a movie this crazy, you need a character who can make sense of what's happening to the audience. I personally just wish this wasn't so on the nose. That being said, the approach to zombies in this movie really does offer something fun and fresh that we haven't really seen done in this way. The zombies in Army of the Dead have a sort of hierarchy to them, allowing for these smarter zombies that command the usual mindless shamblers. And because of this, you get some really fun twists and developments on zombie lore, with how their bodies work, and even a goddamn zombie tiger. Army of the Dead won't be for everyone, I'm sure, especially if you're not sold on Zack Snyder's directing style, but as a highly entertaining take on the zombie genre that remembers to be as fun as possible, I honestly can't wait to revisit this over time. Army of the Dead gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Guys, I hope you liked this review. If you want to see more reviews just like this one, stay right here for your mono fix. Bye guys.